Hello guys, it's the Unclear 999. This video is about self-confidence, and building self-confidence isn't about pretending to be fearless. It's about learning to face your fears head-on and realizing that failure is part of the journey, not the end of it. Confidence starts in the mind before it ever shows in your body language or your voice. It begins when you decide to silence the self-doubt and stop giving weight to the opinions of people who done to walk in your shoes. You build confidence by keeping promises to yourself, waking up when you say you will, showing up even when it's hard, speaking up when your voice shakes. It grows every time you do something uncomfortable on purpose, like making that call, applying for that job, starting that side hustle, or walking into the gym for the first time in months. Confidence isn't about being the loudest person in the room. It's about being grounded, certain in who you are and what you bring. And when you start believing that you are worthy of more, not because someone told you, but because you decided so, you start attracting more. Opportunities, people, and doors you thought were closed begin to open because your energy shifts. You stop chasing things and start aligning with them. The secret? Show up like the person who already has what you want. Carry yourself with intention. Speak like someone who knows their worth. Train your mind to see every setback as a setup, because when you build confidence from within, the outside world eventually catches up. You don't need to wait for permission, perfection, or the right time. You just need to believe that you're capable and then take that first bold step forward every day, even if it's small, especially if it's small. That is how you build the momentum to get everything you want in life, by starting where you are, using what you have, and refusing to quit. When you decide to take control of your confidence, you're doing more than just working on self-esteem. You're changing your trajectory. The truth is, most people let life happen to them. They drift. They wait for the weekend. They complain about the job, the bills, the circumstances. But confident people? They design their lives. They stop asking, "What if I fail?" and start asking, "What if I fly?" Because they understand that life isn't just about surviving, it's about living, fully, with intention. And confidence gives you that fuel. It gives you the power to speak up in a meeting, to ask for the raise, to walk into a room and own your space without shrinking yourself. But it's not just about work, it's about relationships too. Confident people don't chase, they attract. They don't beg for attention. They earn respect through authenticity. They set boundaries, and they aren't afraid to walk away from things that don't serve them anymore. Because when you truly believe in your worth, you stop settling. Now let's be honest, building confidence takes effort. You'll have to unlearn years of negative conditioning. Maybe you grew up being told to stay in your lane, or not to get your hopes up. Maybe you've failed before and that failure scarred you. But here's the truth. Every confident person you admire has been through something. They've been rejected, laughed at, underestimated, but they kept going. Why? Because confidence is a skill, not a personality trait. It's built like muscle. You build it every time you do the thing you said you couldn't do. It's in showing up to the gym even when you're out of shape. It's in starting that business when no one believes in it but you. It's in launching that YouTube channel, writing that book, applying to school again at 35, or leaving a toxic job to finally bet on yourself. Confidence isn't arrogance. It's self-trust. It's knowing that no matter what happens, you've got you. You'll figure it out. You'll pivot. You'll rise. And you'll do it because you've trained your mindset not to crumble under pressure, but to sharpen. And here's the beauty of confidence. It's contagious. When you step into your power, you give others permission to do the same. You light the path for those behind you. You inspire your family, your friends, your followers, because nothing is more attractive than someone who knows their purpose and lives it out loud. Let's get practical. Want to build confidence? Start keeping promises to yourself. Don't say you'll wake up at 6 a.m. and hit snooze until 8. Don't say you will eat better and then binge junk food every night. Every time you break your own word, you chip away at your self-trust. But every time you keep your word, no matter how small, You reinforce the belief that you are dependable, even to yourself. That's powerful. Start showing up for yourself like you'd show up for someone you respect. Speak kindly to yourself. Stop calling yourself dumb, lazy, ugly, or broke. You wouldn't talk to your best friend like that, so don't talk to yourself that way. Words matter, especially the ones you whisper to yourself when no one's listening. And here's another thing. Stop comparing your journey to someone else's highlight reel. Social media will have you believing that everyone else has it figured out. Newsflash, they don't. Behind every perfect feed is a person with insecurities, struggles, doubts. Confidence isn't built by comparing. It's built by creating your own vision, your own goals, your own story. So stop scrolling and start building. Use social media as a tool, not a trap. Create content, share your voice, document your journey, build something that's yours. Platforms like YouTube, TikTok, and Instagram are more than just entertainment. They are businesses waiting to be leveraged. Don't just consume, create. You don't need to be an influencer. You just need to be consistent. Start recording your progress. Share what you know. Give value. Over time, your confidence will grow, not because of likes or views, but because you're owning your voice, your story, your lane. And while you're building that confidence, invest in yourself. Read books, watch motivational videos, take online courses. Surround yourself with people who lift you up, not drag you down. The environment you choose will either feed your confidence or starve it. Choose wisely.